Hi there, this is David, and welcome to my review of 8-Bit Adventures 2, to be released January 31st for the PS4, PS5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Before we begin, I would like to thank the developer for a free copy of this game for review. I've said it before, and I will say it again, because whenever it comes right down to it, I am still a retro gamer at heart. My very first console that I ever owned was the original Nintendo. I grew up with that bad boy, getting it back in 1985, and I am still known to play it even to this day. So it really is like a dream come true for me to get to play a game that takes all the charm of those original NES RPGs, but without the drudgery that normally comes along with it. Here, you're going to be finding all the quality of life improvements that you can expect in this day and age, but put into that big, gray Nintendo cartridge. As obviously this is the sequel to 8-Bit Adventures 1, my big question here was, do I need to have played the first game in order to understand the second game? And the answer to that is thankfully no. Now, of course, there will be some Easter eggs and throwbacks, and the story might make a little bit more sense if you did play the first game, but it is entirely unnecessary to do so in order to enjoy this outing. The sequel takes place 2 years after the events of the first game, and as such, it still follows the exploits of the first game's 3 heroes, yet at the same time allows you to control a new hero all your own, as well as recruit all new party members to explore an entirely new world map. Do not think that this is just some sort of rehash, because it's not. It's really its own true game. At its core, this is a turn-based JRPG, with towns to explore, people to talk to, tons of equipment to buy, secret passages to find, dungeons to delve into, and a huge, fully fleshed out world map filled to the brim with different continents, cultures, and landmasses all strewn with treasure. And while this is called, again, 8-Bit Adventures, don't think that those 8-bit trappings are all there. Every single town looks different. Every single dungeon looks different. And many of those dungeons are actually puzzle-based, where you have to hit switches to raise water levels, or push barrels in order to create passages, or knock down statues to cross over some quicksand. This isn't just the same old, this is breathing new life into a retro experience. All the dungeons were such a thrill to explore, and those screen transitions brought me back to the original Final Fantasy I, and that music was definitely NES, with all of its bleeps and bloops. And the cutscenes, they were kind of done like a Ninja Gaiden style. It's super cute and a definite throwback for me. Encounters occur on screen, and it's really here that you find the most upgrades from the original NES era. There is a turn order gauge showing who goes next, and all the enemies have an HP indicator above them, helping you to plan out your attacks. Each of your characters are equipped with special skills and abilities, and there are descriptions for each one, so there is no guesswork to be had as far as what everything does. Your main hero's normal attack kind of takes a page out of Xenogears' books as well, with weak, normal, and strong attacks that will deal more damage in exchange for less accuracy. And there's also team attacks, where 2 of your characters will join up to deal extra damage, or do 2 things at once, like steal an attack or heal and buff. There's also a party overdrive system, which fills up as you're hit. Then, while you do fight in groups of 3, you can switch out your party members anytime that you would like during battle without wasting a turn, ensuring that you can use any kind of strategy that your heart desires. As you can see, this is no RPG straight out of the 80s. It just kind of looks that way, while having all the great upgrades that you come to expect, but just in a charming throwback package. And all told, I had absolutely no complaints with the quick, fast, fun, and strategic battle system. To further customize your characters, augments can be found all over the place later on, which you can use kind of similar to the way that they worked in the DS version of Final Fantasy IV. At first, each of your characters can only equip 1 augment, but more slots will open up as they gain more levels, and these imbue special effects such as extra HP, more defensive power, the ability to cover, counterattack, resist statuses, or raise up your attack. If there is one negative here that I do want to harp on, then it's this. Your characters just talk too much. Don't get me wrong, I am all for character development and world building, but not to the detriment of gameplay. Sometimes I just want to play the game, I don't want to sit there and listen to characters blab on and on and on for a year and a day, especially in a game that bills itself as retro. Because I remember the NES and the SNES days, and believe me, there wasn't much talking. And if characters did speak, it was for a purpose, and they got straight to the point. They didn't drone on forever like they do here. And while this does plague modern gaming, I was hoping to not find it here. Whenever I go into a dungeon, I want to fight some monsters, not wax poetic over lost family members and a tragedy. All that being said, though, I can firmly say that there was a smile on my face the entire time that I was playing through this game. And I was brought back to the 3rd grade whenever I first played the original Final Fantasy back on the NES. And just as I was hooked onto that, I was hooked here. And I'm sure that you will be too whenever it releases at the end of the month. I do wish the development team well, and I do hope for their success, because this is a total gem that you need to keep your eyes on. So that's it for my overview of 8-Bit Adventures 2. The demo is available to play right now, and the game will be released on the 31st of January. So, what do you think of it? Let me know in the comments, and if you like this video and want to cheer on the channel, please follow me on Twitter. Consider supporting me over on Patreon for exclusive videos and early access to my content, or head on over to Twitch for some streaming fun, or come on over to my Discord to chat and hang out. Lots of stuff going on. The links to them all can be found in the video description. This has been David, and if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.